Friends, back from the week-long visit to Moncton, my hometown, and where Angela currently works as a travel nurse. And somewhat lucky timing on that, while I was away, some really bad forest fires started here, and the province ended up kind of like shutting everybody out of the forest because people kept starting fires and making it so much worse. Idiots. Thankfully, in the time that we've come back, we've gotten this crazy amount of rain, which has really helped the firefighting efforts, and the province has allowed everybody to go back into the woods. But it's still raining now, which means you kind of shouldn't go mountain biking. It's just a really good way of wrecking new trails. So we're going underbiking. That's deeper than I thought it was going to be. Okay, this one's probably pretty deep too. Yes, underbiking, or as I probably would have called it 2 years ago before I got super into mountain biking, bike riding, going for a bike ride. Obviously, in the last little while, my interests have shifted quite a bit over to the world of mountain biking, but I used to take this bike. If you're new here, you might not even be familiar with this machine, Rawstercross. Well, I would sometimes take it onto very legitimate mountain bike trails. It was just kind of what I was into at the time. If you're unfamiliar with this bike, it's just an old 2008 Specialized Tricross that I've changed a ton of things on. Basically, all that's left is the frame and this seat post clamp. Everything else is different. You probably won't find another Tricross that looks like this. This is the best looking one. It's got all the paint stripped off of it. It's called Rawnstercross. And what I always liked about riding Rawnstercross on this type of surface is this terrain is infinitely more entertaining on a bike like this, where you have to be careful, you have to pick your lines, and you know, the bike doesn't soak everything up, than what a mountain bike will be like, even a hardtail. Like, yes, you could ride a hardtail faster on this, you could jump a little more, but it's mindless. And sometimes it's just fun to have to think a little bit more, use your bike control skills to not die. Which is just a great placeholder for when it's like super not appropriate to go ride your local mountain bike trails. You can go play around here where people ride their enduro motocross bikes, four-wheelers. You know you're not doing any damage, and you get to kind of like use your brain a little bit. Whoa, there's no way this is anything, is it? I'm a little scared. Bit of trail just kind of keeps giving more. Oh yeah, this will be tough. But we're getting through. Oh, didn't put my foot down. Love that. Sweet. That little section of trail, like getting up all those like little techie spots that on like a big trail bike would be way too easy. Even a hardtail, too easy. Super fun on this. This is just really light, doesn't have a super grippy tire, so you got to be really careful with your pedal strokes. You can kind of hop the bike up where you want to get up. It's just a different kind of riding. I thought that I had never been on this trail, but I did bring the e-moped in the other direction, and it became very obvious right there because somehow I got through all that section on the e-moped, and I couldn't really ride it on this. Next time. Okay, this is the end, I think. Oh! And up here we go. More single track, maybe? That'd be cool. Sweet. All right. Wow. I will say, the cantilevers on carbon rims, working good. Lots of front brake modulation. Wow. It's like I kind of forgot how good they work. Where does this go? Okay. There was a sign back here that said no ATVs beyond this point. I'm not an ATV, so I kept going. I ended up in someone's backyard. Sorry. Sorry about that. The descent to get down there was super fun though. Glad I got to do that. I wonder if I can get up this. Whoa. It is cool to ride something like super light and nimble. When you start to slow down, you can just use the lightness of the bike to keep going. Cool. I have no idea where I am. Okay. Now I'm road riding.